Tarot. I think this is a very popular deck. A lot of people have this deck. I'm going to see who joins me on this channel. I hope that you all enjoy my little snippets. I designed this channel for myself so I can play and learn from different decks. I'm decluttering a lot, so a lot of the decks that you're seeing with the little videos are probably decks that I've passed on or got rid of. So for the replay viewer, if you are here, this card may mean something to you. I am going to shuffle, take 3 deep breaths in and out, and we'll see who joins. As I said, I haven't gone live here before, so welcome. Hopefully someone does join so I can give them a reading. Haven't used this deck for ages. Okay. The Devil. Ugh. The Devil. Okay. Now the Devil is about something that's not good for us, something that we're addicted to, something that we can't get enough of. You know, really, I just feel like something that's really slimy with this Devil card. And look, you've got this little guy down the bottom, and he's like been like a puppet on the string to the devil. I don't know whether you guys can see that. From far away, it looks like a crystal, but there's just a feeling here of, you know, like pretending to be something you're not, you know, wishing that you're more than what you are. And maybe you're trying to replicate what somebody else is doing. Maybe you're trying to copy them, but maybe that person that you're trying to copy isn't of the best, I want to say, attitude or behavior. So just be mindful about this, you know, with this addiction card. You know, we can get carried away by this, and we can often want to be like this, not wanting to see this shadow side or this negativity. So, you know, just be mindful of something that may be taking you away from who you are. I think that's all we're getting here with this one. It's not a great message, is it? But it's a reminder here that we can all get carried away. Yeah, there's a definite feeling here of focusing. You know, what are you focusing on? So I might as well continue a few little cards. So I don't think anyone's going to join this channel. It's very, very baby. It's small, but hopefully someone does so I can read them live, because I just freaking love reading. Now, on top of the Devil, we want to put the Eight of Pentacles. And this is all about mastering a skill, getting better at something. So we're not putting the work and effort in. Hey, welcome. If you'd like a card, let me know. It could be my first ever reading. So as I said, the Devil is a reminder here with this reading energetically. Someone's pretending they're better than they're not, and they're not putting the work in. So, you know, that's a big reminder here that, you know, really work on, get better at something, work at it. Yeah, that's what I've got for the replay viewers. So I hope that makes sense. So if anyone is joining for a reading, let me know. That's yeah, that's a big message, isn't it? So yeah, I hope that makes sense to somebody that's watching. You know, you're pretending to be something that you're not, you know. Welcome. If you'd like a reading, let me know. Just put your name in the chat, buddy. You can be my first reading here. I just did this for the replay viewers. So that's for the replay viewers. So guys, welcome. If you'd like a reading, please let me know. Put your name in the chat and I can give you a reading. It's only a small channel, so hopefully I can give you a reading that you'll enjoy. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot deck. It's a nice, colorful deck. It's very popular. I don't use it very much, but I just love shuffling small decks. I've also got the Doreen Virtue Oracle. So if you can comment here, hopefully you can comment. I don't even know whether the comments are open, are they? So we'll see. So hopefully it is. As I said, I've got a bigger channel, but you know, sometimes I just like reading. So we'll see who joins in. It says that there's 3 people here, but anyway, chat filter, top messages, all messages. Aha, here we go. So maybe then I can see any comments that's come up. So guys, if you like a reading, a tarot reading, please put your name in the chat. Happy to do this. I just pulled some cards for the replay viewers. So that's an interesting one. You know, it's pretending that you're something you're not, and you're not putting the effort in. So that's that reading for the replay viewers. I'm waiting for anybody to join. I'm only going to be live for about 15 minutes. So if there is anyone that joins, please put your name in the chat. I can give you a free psychic reading. So we're using the Light Seers Tarot. So this is what we got for the replay viewers. So I'm just seeing if anyone else is going to join in. We will see. We will see. We can continue on with this. Oh, we will see. But that's a big reminder here. So if you'd like a reading, please put your name in the chat. I won't be live for long, so you might be my one and only to receive a psychic tarot reading. Let me know if you'd like one. I'm not too sure whether the comments are popping up. I haven't used this small channel before during a live, so hopefully it does work. So hopefully it does. So I just pulled some cards for the replay viewers, but if you'd like a reading, please put your name, guys, in the chat, and I'll be happy to give you a free tarot card reading. So we'll see what we've got here. If anyone's joining, let me know. But these two cards were for the replay viewers, the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting message there. So shall I shuffle for the next person? Let me know. Put your name in the chat. Guys, just give me the thumbs up here. Let me know if you can chat, whether the comments are popping up, because there's nothing actually coming up on my end, unfortunately. I said I've got show all messages. Let me just see if I have to swipe over and back. No. So guys, let me know. You'll miss out because I've got a bigger channel, but I've just decided to go live on this smaller one. So let me know if you would like a message or not. No. So these two cards were for the replay viewers. So bite meat. Yeah, you can have a card, buddy. Okay, bite meat. See what we get, huh? Bite meat. What do we got? What do you need to know? I hope that wasn't for you, that first message, because it was a doozy. Okay, maybe it is. Maybe you might have to rewind and watch it, but let's just see what we get for you in bite meat. Bite meat, bite meat. My pleasure, buddy. Bite meat. What have we got for you? If you can just do the thumbs up there as well, and the poll. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. This is about someone really being, what's the word? Resilient. You know, somebody who's very, very resilient. So we'll just see where this goes with you. They've got determination. They've got resilience here. There's sort of, sometimes it's a last defense. It's sort of like, don't give up, you know, don't give up. So what have we got here for you? What have we got for you? It's like, you know, you're pushing past your own limitations. You're rising up. See what I've got for you. Do you know what I've got? I've got that you're sorting the good from the bad. So let me know if this makes sense. That, like, I just feel like there's a saying here, and I don't know whether it's in the Bible or that it's like sorting out the wheat for the weevils. I don't know. There's some sort of, there's a definite feeling here of that you're sorting out, you know, and it could be people, places, or things. There's a definite feeling here of sorting out the good and the bad, you know, like I just feel like you're doing this, and this is where we've got this resistance and this this card for you. You know, it's such a beauty of a card. See what else we get, huh? You are? Yeah, okay. There's a definite feeling of that. I do. I feel like also too, you haven't been doing this quickly. You've been thinking this through. You've been thinking this through. It's been a very slow process. It's not as if you chucked people out of your life very quickly. It's just that it's taking you some time to do this. And I feel like you're doing this non-apologetic. You know, that's what I've got for you, honey. That's what the guides sort of want you to know. There's a definite feeling here of it big, yeah, that is accurate. And I just feel like it's been a energetic shift. Hey, the chosen one, you can be next, sweetie. Just give the thumbs up there and just put the poll in. There's a definite feeling here of an energetic shift for you, you know, like I feel like you're turning your life around. That's what you're doing. You're turning your life around. And you're not going to be that person that you once before. So there's a definite feeling here of yeah, big growth that you've made, massive growth. Now I've got the flower therapy oracle. I don't know. I'm going through my decks, guys, to get through this. I'm starting. Yeah, you're turning your life around for the positive, for the better. You're definitely sorting out the good through the bad, and it's good. That's a big energetic. You're thinking of starting your own business. I hope it's successful. Let's do the flower therapy. You're becoming a better person. And look, you know, I said to you about you sorting out the good from the bad. This oracle card is all about simplifying your life. So again, we can say that. We can say that you're getting rid of what's not serving you, you know, like I want to say getting rid of the pus in our life, you know, cleaning it out. That's what I've got there for you, sweetheart. I just feel like you've got rid of anything that's going to destroy your happiness. Okay, that's what I've got. All right, so let's do the chosen one. So that's what I've got for you. I hope you guys enjoy my little shorts. What I do is in this channel, if you're not subscribed, is I go through all my decks and I just record each card and what the book is to really help people grow and learn tarot meanings, including myself. All right, my pleasure. Good for you. Very positive. Okay, the chosen one. What have we got? I could shuffle all day for you. You love that deck? I hardly use it, but it's a really good size. It's I like to use decks that you don't see much of, but I've been actually using the Spellcaster's Tarot, so as well. That's a beautiful deck as well. I'm getting rid of on this channel. You'll see a lot of cards and a lot of different decks that I go through. A lot of them which I've decluttered from my collection. Okay, so we'll see what we've got for you. The chosen one. What have we got for you? Oh, look, the Five of Pentacles. Look at this. You know, she really can't see what she has there, even though there's the sun shining on the doorway there. You know, it could be you feel left out, you feel ostracized, you're worried about security. It could be clearing out blockages. So let's just see what we got here. And, you know, we've got the key there and we can unlock the door, but we're just not seeing it. See what we have here for you. The Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. See what we have. You know, it could be isolation, recession, worry, financial hardship. So let's see what I've got. See what I've got for you. That's accurate. Yeah, it's a pretty good deck. I'm just saying. I feel like you've got no one to cry on. I feel like you do feel like you're isolated and you feel like you have nobody that's got your back, you know, like you've got nobody that you can cry on. There's a feeling here of, you know, like I just feel like you're too embarrassed perhaps to tell people or where you're at or what you're up to or how you feel. There's a feeling about this, but there's a definite feeling when we look at this one. This is about decisions, no one's trustworthy. This is about decisions, momentum, moving forward, going forward. You know, this is what this is. So let me just pull another card and we'll put them all together and see what we've got here for the Queen of Cups as well. So she's very compassionate. She's intuitive. This is the most intuitive. She's calm. She's feminine. She could be a counselor. So let's just see what we have for you. So we've got this isolation. We've got new movement. And we've got this intuition, calm. What have we got for you? What have I got for you? Yeah, I can read him next. Let's just see what we've got here. So we've got isolation, we've got movement, travel, clarity. Okay, there's a feeling here of you being working on yourself. Sorry, I just go silent. Yeah, you're sorting out your needs and wants. You're working out on what you need. Sometimes it can be a financial thing. Sometimes, it's a bit like, as I said, of going through all my tarot cards. Sometimes we work on what we actually need and what we want. There's a feeling here of, and also too, you've been really working on forgiveness, big time. You've been working on forgiveness. Somebody's really wronged you as well. And that's maybe where you've got this isolation. You feel like no one can trust, and you can't. You've got no one to cry on their shoulder. There's a feeling here of working. You've been working on your forgiveness, and anger. Have you had anger issues? Have you had anger issues? Yeah. Honey, that's great though, isn't it? Isn't it a good thing to be aware, self-aware of, sometimes with readings we've got to share. I had my brother-in-law, he really wronged me, right? My dad died, he stole all his money. So you can imagine this, and I felt isolated. I felt like I went to his funeral. It was horrible. Hey, Jasmine, you can go after Bite Meat. But I was so angry, right? And I cut my daughter off. I cut my sister off. And I said to her, please don't ever contact me. And it took me about 7 years to get through and work through that anger. And she said to me, we reunited with my sister, and she goes, how come you didn't contact me before? And I said, because if I did, I would have screamed and I wouldn't have known when to stop. So you know that feeling? That's that feeling of that anger. And when you work on that forgiveness, and that's why I had to forgive my brother-in-law, not that he knows that. I woke up one day, and this might help you. I woke up one day and I thought, you know what? I have to look at myself in the mirror every day and know what I've done. He's got to look at himself in the mirror every day. And that's not my cross to bear. And once I decided on that, all of that anger and hurt just went away. And that's probably where you're at, really release that anger, work on that self. You are moving forward. This is this big step about moving forward, but really work on that. I mean, I know I come from a very spiritual place, guys. I try and read from a place of being the best I can and learning and growing. And I know I'm not perfect, but this is what I'm a healer. And this is what I hope that you can take from it, that the work that you're putting into yourself is really, really gonna come off, But let's do an oracle card, but just keep going with that, look at vitamins too, vitamin Bs and magnesium and all that stuff. Okay, let's do an oracle one. But yeah, it's like your guides know that you're working forward, okay? It's tiresome to hold on to that. I know. But then you've got to think, well, who am I here to prove? Okay, let's do an oracle. See, it'd be interesting to see what you get for the flower therapy. Look, you open your heart. Look, blockages and wounds from your past will be healed and you'll be met with true passion. I love how this always happens. So just know about that. Keep moving forward. And we can never be responsible for somebody else's karma. That's theirs. Don't ever, move past that. But that's what I've got for you, sweetheart. So keep up the good work. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful message. All right, Bite Meat, what's your partner's name there? Okay, and Jasmine, you can be next, and then Phantom. All right. Bite Meat. We're just going to do Bite Meat first. But yeah, so I'm actually a healer. My pleasure. My past life, I was a nurse in the army. I was bossy nurse, big fat bossy nurse I was. Just see if bite meat's still here. I'll shuffle one more time. And guys, if I do ask you any questions, just make sure that you answer in a full sentence because there is a lag we work with. Okay. Yeah, you do. All right. I don't think bite meat's still here. So let's just move on to the next person, which was Jasmine. Okay, Jasmine. I just sort of... Oh, hold on a minute. His name starts with C. All right. There's a bit of a lag. All right. Let's do bite meat first and then Jasmine. Bite meat. C. What do you need to know? Bite meat, C. Phantom, you can be after Jasmine. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. The world. Okay, the world is all about going up and down. You know, as we know, nothing's ever in stuck. You know, nothing's ever in one place. Now we've got the world is always at the end. It's like it's one door closing and another door is opening for us. And as I said, it's like a fulfillment. It's the right time. One adventure starts and ends, another one begins. But there is triumph and celebration associated with this card. So what do I see with you? What do we see with you? Okay, I don't know why, but I always feel like you're always in the wrong. Are you like criticized at work or something? Or do you feel there's a feeling here of you feel like you're always in the wrong, like you're worthy of so much more? Um, does this make sense? Yeah, he is. Yeah. There's a definite feeling here of this. And you know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, huh? This is what we learn. We take these things about how people treat us, we take it with us. But there's a definite feeling here of probably not feeling rewarded, but you definitely have. It's like the you can see here she's moving on to calmer waters. It's all going to be behind you. Probably, yes, you probably are going to move on. But we've got to remember with this card is we take with us what we've learnt. See the bag? She's taking it with us. So even though, you know, you're at work and you're condemned and you're chastised and, you know, there's a definite feeling here of this, you know, like I probably do feel like you're probably going to move on. And I do feel like when you do, it's going to be a lot better for you. Look at all these beautiful singing bowls here. Because we've got the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is about happy and fulfillment and everything like this. But I just definitely feel like you will. But just remember that what you've learnt from this place of, you know, being condemned and sort of not well looked after, you're learning from that, you know. And maybe sometimes we need to go through these jobs or people so we can appreciate what we end up with, you know. But that's what I've got for you. That's what I've got. Oh, I don't do timings. Very rare. I get timings in my dreams. I hear the date and, you know, personal stuff, but no, sometimes I hear it, but yeah, I don't know about that one. All right, maybe I need a list here with the cards and what they're determined by. Maybe that's my next lesson. All right, Jasmine, you're next, and then Phantom. Okay. Okay, what do we got for you? Let's see. Yeah. Phantom, you might be my... I'm just going to close the door there. You might be my last reading. Okay. Isn't this nice, the card? All right. The 10 of Pentacles, this is about legacy, you know. This is about leaving a stamp like ancestries and inheritance, achievement, family. So what have I got here for you? The 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what we've got. Ten of Pentacles. What am I getting here for you? Hold on. See if there's any other. Oh, okay, yeah, it is inheritance, but it's hard to. I've got a bloody blower in it downstairs, so it's very distracting. Let's just see what I've got. Oh, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Yeah, this is probably why I've got this card for you. Just seeing where this bloody blower guy is. Okay. He never does his garden. Yeah, because it's hard. So let's just see. Um, okay. There's a feeling here of not stopping. So I don't know whether you're thinking of giving up on fighting for this, but there's a feeling here of not stopping. And I don't know whether someone thought that you probably would have. Yeah, there's a definite feeling here of showing up. Gee, your mum was young, wasn't she? Huh? My mum passed, she was 63, and I think that's young. And this is what put me on to reading, because she actually came to me at my foot of my bed, and I lost a child, and the child grew up in spirit, and she showed me he was 8, and that's what put me on to there's something more out there, like that's what made me realize. So with your mum, you're probably becoming more spiritual, but let me just reshuffle now that we've got Mr. Bloody, Mr. Blow It Man. Oh, yeah, it does. It opens the doorway because it makes this question. And I went to a spiritualist church. I don't know whether you know, but a spiritualist church is where mediums attend. And I went there every Sunday. I had young kids, so it allowed me to get out of the house. And I sat there every Sunday, and there's some great mediums and there's some real weirdos. And it just allowed me to see that there's more out there. And then my dad passed, and that few things happened as well with that. All right, so Jasmine, what do you need to know? Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, they can be full of themselves, don't you reckon? They're really full of themselves. Okay, let's start again. They're like, they think their way's the only way. Okay, this is about, is anyone listening? So you're obviously thinking, Mom, are you listening? And there's a bird here, so maybe you're picking up. There's a feeling here of, and I feel like you're going through this stuff because there's a feeling here of not throwing out, like don't throw out this, don't throw out this. So I don't know whether you've been trying to hold on to things and not get rid of things. I just feel like, you know what I feel like? I feel like you feel like you've been forced to. Did you feel like you had to throw out things or get rid of things because someone made you do this? There's a feeling here of you're put in a difficult position. And yeah, there's just a feeling here of this. Does that make sense? Yeah, I felt forced. And yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, you're going to get the goosebumps now, and that's spirit giving you a massive hug. Um, I just feel like you felt like you had no time to think or no time to react. And that's why you felt this pressure of being forced of, and I'm getting told, I don't know whether your mum passed because of speed or whatever, or whether this is about throwing out the stuff, but I'm hearing slow down, slow down, slow down, you know, like I just feel like maybe you need to do that in order to make decisions. February's not that far away. I've been going through probate on the verge of being hoping, oh, you poor thing. Yeah, I felt so forced, yeah. It's like you're put in a difficult position. Okay, let's see, talking to heaven. So it might be about the stuff, getting rid of the stuff, you know, doing it too quickly, as I said. You know, a lot of women do because of menopause. I wanted to get my Talking to Heaven deck out. I am so much better now. That's the message there. Let's see. Okay, let's just pull the next two cards, see what we've got. All right. Then we've got this movement going forward again. So we've had that just earlier. It's going forward, it's moving ahead. And then we've got the Mother's card, the Empress card, beauty, femininity, motherhood. So let's just see what we have here for you as a mixed message. So we've got the motherhood, moving, going forward. The Page of Swords is all about feeling like no one's listening. It's also about learning. See what we have. Okay, was there a distance between you and your mum? I don't know why. I don't know. To me, there's a feeling here of not feeling bonded. Now, if I can tell you from a spiritual side, you need to speak to your mum before you go to bed and say, Mum, can you please help me out with this? You know, Spirit can step in and help us, but we have to ask them. But there's a feeling here of, I don't know whether, there's a feeling here of being bonding. So I don't know whether you and your mum had some distance away from each other or you weren't that close. But there's a feeling here of bonding. Does this make sense? I was really close to my mum. Yeah, I just feel like there's this bonding thing here. Empress, femininity, beauty, movement. And I don't know whether your mum or it's you. There's a feeling here of not settling for second best. Now, I don't know whether your mum did this in love or whether this is for you with the new person or who you're with. There's a definite feeling here of not settling for second best. I do. Again, I've got this slow it down message. So I don't know whether you're jumping into a new relationship. There's a feeling here of slowing it down, you know, like taking it easy. So just keep that in mind. But that's the main message there. It's about slowing down. And that could be about pregnancy. You know, it can really be about that as well because the Empress is about pregnancy too. But there's a definite feeling here of slowing down any relationships you have. But that's what I've got for you, sweetie. So I hope that helps you, darling. I hope that helps you. Okay, and Phantom, you'll be my lucky last man. My pleasure. Guys, I opened up this channel for me. I just record the cards every day, just the meanings out of the books with any decks. I have no kids. I'm single. Aha. Slow it down, because that's a bit like jumping into a relationship. So, and that's where that bonding comes there. Okay. Phantom, what do you need to know, Phantom? You poor thing. Okay. King, oh, where's my little stand? King of Wands. He's like he's in the middle of the jungle, isn't he? Let me just take that deck down. All right. The King of Wands. What have I got with the King of Wands? King of Wands. King of Wands. King of Wands. I like his mala beads. King of Wands. What have I got for you? Like to inspire others. Leadership. Taking control. Honesty. Flexibility. Strong. Okay, I don't know. I don't know why I've got swipe left. We think of dating apps. I don't know why I've got that, but just let me know if that fits. But let's just see. The King of Wands. It is about somebody who's a leader. You know, very entrepreneurial, business-minded, very successful. He's fiery. He can be very, very, like, charming. Are you on a dating app? Why did I hear swipe left? Don't really date on apps, no. It might be just meeting somebody. Why? And look at here, I see this crown here too. So what have I got here with the King of Wands? Visionary, charming, flexible. You're a Gemini. I want to... Yeah, what have we got the King of Wands here for you? Let me just look at the book here for the like it says an entrepreneurial, natural born leader. Dance into his energy, passion and heart fuel. Build this empire of light together. Are you single? Because I feel like you're going to meet somebody if you're single, because that's why I felt like this swipe left. And we've got this queen thing. Maybe he's going to... or maybe you're going to find your queen. There's a feeling here of this. You're single. I feel like you're going to meet somebody. That's what I feel. See what else we've got. I do. I feel like you've been holding out for this. Do you understand this? You've been getting that in a lot of readings? Yeah. And I feel like you've been holding out for this person. It's not like you've been jumping. And maybe that's swiped left. Does that mean they're no good? Maybe that's what that meant, like you are no good. Next, 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 next. I just feel like you've got this person coming. Yeah, because I feel like they are going to be the right one. So I just feel like that's going to be the queen. So I feel like there's definite feeling here of somebody coming. And I feel like you've sort of manifested this. It's sort of like you're not picky, but you know what you want, you know? You're level-headed. I get level-headed. Look, and look at your wishes are coming true. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer every day. I freaking love that. It is fantastic. So there you go. Love's on the way. Oh my goodness, it's good. It's a positive thing. Sometimes you have to tell people, oh my God, stay away from that one. So that's good. All right. I think I've read everybody. So Erica, I can do you just quickly. Erica. Guys, with this channel, I just do shorts and videos of the card meanings. You know, participate, like the videos, whatever. If you're looking at learning tarot. Okay, I just do general, but we'll see what goes. All right, Erica, what have I got? When I think of Victoria, I think of Twilight. Okay, Erica. Look at her beating on her own drum there. The Knight of Wands, she's loyal, she's energetic, she's got passion, she thrives amongst chaos, she's inspiring, she's rebellious. What have I got for you? There's a feeling here of so happy right now. So I don't know whether you've been in a bad place or whatever, but there's a feeling here of happiness. Oh, I'm so happy right now. You know, like it's all coming together, you know, like life couldn't be any better. There's a definite feeling here of positivity for you. You know, I just feel like there's a newness, especially since I pulled the Ace of Swords, you know, all about new intellectual thinking. So maybe you're even thinking that. But I feel like everything's going to come, you know how I said to you, thrive amongst chaos. Everything's going to be positive for you. I was, yeah. Well, it's changing now. It's going to be all good. And look, geez, you love this. Look, got the new idea, fresh ideas, new mentally, and then we've got this as well. See, you can't make all this stuff. New ideas, your new idea is divinely guided, sharing with others, continue to work on it, you're on the right path. So just know about that. You want to know about your fall energy, just know that it's going to be a lot happier, you're coming out of a dark place. Yeah, just know about that, sweetie. It's going to be a good thing. All right, lucky last, Roberto, let me know. Roberto. I've got a really big channel and you get sort of sick of reading the same people. That's why I went live on this one. Okay, Roberto. Right, what have I got? Page of Pentacles. Look at her there. She's balancing. You wanted to know about your finances. So this is about Pentacles. Pentacles is about earth. It's about money. It's about ambition. It's about dedication, this card. It's about loyalty. What have I got for you? What have I got for you? Yeah, nice energy, sweetie, Erica. What have I got for you? There's a feeling here of, I don't know why, there's a feeling here of forgetfulness. So I don't know whether you are very good with a to-do list, but there's a definite feeling here of missing a piece, forgetting to do something, you know. So I don't know whether you've got a plan for a new business, but there's a feeling here of this. It's interesting too. Look at her feet. See her feet, sort of like they're grounded. So let's just see what I've got. Page of Pentacles. So I don't know whether you jump into things, but that's just a reminder here, you know, making sure that you have everything done. You know, it is about new beginnings. It is about new career, new corrections, but it's about making plans. So it's making sure that you've got everything, you know. Yeah, and I don't even know whether this is a starting over. Like, did you give somebody a second chance to start over again? I don't know, I just get this feeling here about somebody was given a second chance to start over, you know, like, okay, well, let's start from a new beginning, you know, let's start fresh. I forgive you, you forgive me, you know. Does this make sense? Because there's a feeling here energetically of, of starting fresh, starting over again, you know, like a clean slate. I know that's not business wise. Yeah, and I ended up regretting it. Later found out they were married and I ended up like, yeah. So you understand this? Okay. And that's the feeling of make sure that you become grounded when making decisions. So whatever decision you made for your relationship, make sure you make that in the business world. Don't be blinded. You know, so we can learn from this because our behavior is the same in relationships, it's the same in business. You know it by people. Either people are morally right in business, they'll be morally right in their relationship. Learn from this. There's a definite feeling here of being grounded. You know how I said to you, making sure that you got everything right. Take your time. Don't go through things, you know. Be very diligent. Set goals. Because you have this eagerness about your energy. You get very eager. All right, so that's just a reminder there that you can learn from that and bring that over. All right, let's do an oracle there. Oracle, oracle, oracle for you. Look, calm your nerves and you'll be able to hear the voice of your angels. So when we're very anxious or when we're sort of jumping through everything, we make stupid decisions. So be grounded with your business, okay? Take your time with it. Don't get caught up in stuff, you know? But that's what I've got for you, so I hope that makes sense. Okay, Rhonda, what have I got? Rhonda, welcome, welcome. Hey, Tiny. Welcome, Rhonda. And then Tiny Blonde, Rhonda. Rhonda. Yes, just, you know, maybe you rushed into that relationship and you didn't listen to your intuition. Do the same with your business. Oh, I love this. Look, Four of Wands, Rhonda. Four of Wands is about celebration. It can be about marriages. It can be about engagements. But the Four of Wands is just a really nice energy card. It's about harmony, celebration, belonging, reunions, pride, success. So what have I got for you, sweetie? Okay. Is there somebody around you that you're telling not to go to a party or something? There's a feeling here around you. It's a bit like, I'm not going to tell them so they can't go, or there's somebody that's not been allowed to go to a party. You know, that there's a feeling here of maybe secrecy, of not telling someone something about a celebration, you know, because you feel like maybe they're going to ruin the day. Does this make sense? Is there like an invitation not going out to somebody because you're like, oh, holy shit, my crazy aunt is going to wreck the day, or, you know, I really don't want them to come, you know, like, and I feel like this is coming from a place of anger. Someone's been excluded or left out because someone's coming from a place of anger. When we come from a place of anger, all right, not that I know of, has this happened in the past? Because there's a definite feeling here of somebody not being invited and it came from a place of anger. And I feel like they were divorced after it. Did somebody have a wedding? They didn't invite that person. It caused a lot of conflict, a lot of anger, but they ended up getting divorced anyway. There's a definite feeling about this. Because there's a feeling here of, I don't owe you anything. I'd feel like these two people probably still fighting, but yet the marriage isn't even together, or engagement. Does that make sense? There's a feeling. Does this belong to anybody? Normally the reading will belong to somebody. Does this belong to you, Tiny Blonde? There's a feeling here of somebody not being invited. They're going to wreck the day. I'm not going to tell them. It caused a bit of conflict. And either the day was crappy anyway, or the wedding didn't continue. And perhaps there's been no apology. I don't know. Sometimes this comes, not to my knowledge. I'm going to have to remember this. 51. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's a definite feeling about this. Because I feel like there's been deep wounds or betrayal about this. I'm sorry. There's a feeling here of they've cut ties. So you don't know about that, Rhonda? I was just at a wedding, actually. Was somebody not invited? And it caused issues? Or they thought, they're going to wreck the day. I didn't invite them. Because it's like the friendship or whatever's cut. My ex, but we broke up before. I knew it was going to be for somebody. And no drama around me that I know of. Yeah, that's okay. But was he not invited because you didn't want him to spoil the day? Maybe he was, and then you're like, oh no, like he'll wreck it. Like they'll wreck it. And this is where we get this severing ties. I knew it was going to belong to somebody. Sometimes spirit would just put it. He was invited. Yes, this is it. But do you understand? Yes. Sometimes we've got psychic amnesia. But do you understand? He then didn't come because he would have made an issue. There would have been a problem. There's a feeling about this. I feel like it would have been hard work, and your relationship was hard work. Constantly hard work. And perhaps you had to keep fixing things. Oh, let me fix this for you. Oh, I've got to fix this. I've got to fix that. But now you can focus on yourself. You've got the... everything's falling into place now for you. I don't know whether he took you off track, but there's a feeling here of now everything's working for you. Yeah, we broke it off weeks before that. That's so funny, isn't it? That's why I said, no, this is going to belong to somebody. And that's why I was thinking about the time, because it was going to belong to the next person that come through. Sometimes spirit gets impatient, pops in. He's upset about that. No, there's a feeling here of you've severed ties with him, but now you can work on yourself. Now you can, maybe he held you back. I just feel like you had to ask his permission all the time. Can I do this? Can I wear that? Can I go there? Can I talk to them? You know? Oh, I can't really see Rhonda because he'll get annoyed with me. You know, does this make sense? Like you had to ask his permission? Like, and oh, you're a very good girl today, Blondie. All the time, yeah. And oh, you're a very good girl today, Blondie. Perhaps I'll take you for a coffee. It's like he tended you like a plant, you know, like he cut your wings and he made your roots shallow, and he didn't make you grow. He did the opposite, and a relationship should be the opposite. They should allow us freedom and trust, and we should be able to grow and flourish and be tall, but yet he kept you as a bonsai. You know, does this, you know, and this is where you're learning about this. And, you know, and the little digs, oh, you put on weight. Have you put on weight again? You know, like, oh, you're not going out like that, are you? And you feel really good. And then they just drop you in a piece of shit. You know, they make you feel like shit. He's a C-U-N-T. It's funny now that I think about it. I was in the wedding. My best friend was nervous. He might make me frazzled. There you go. You know? And I've got the goosebumps. You're so going to have the goosebumps too. This is spirit coming through to let you know that. And I feel like you knew, like he wanted to keep you small. So now you can spread your wings. You know? And, you know, I just feel like he used to say things like, as I said to you, oh, have you put on weight? Oh, I was just joking. Take a joke. Gaslighting, is that what we call it when people do that? It's like, you know, oh yeah, we call her Blondie because she's stupid, not because she's blonde. You know, like things like this. It's like, see you later. He was keeping you small. I feel like he regulated who you could speak to. Don't speak to Rhonda because she does this. No, you can't speak to Alice because she does this. No, you can't speak to, you know what? That's a narcissist because they try and cut you off from people. He was cutting you away. So let's do the oracle. So it's a good thing, huh? So now you can go, oh, I can grow. I don't have to ask somebody's permission. But then we got this, which is beautiful. We had this card earlier for somebody. Open your heart. It's about forgiveness. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. So know it's okay to love. Know not to take that baggage. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion you seek. Beautiful reading, girl. Beautiful. So maybe you needed to hear that. No, that's the best kind. It's like, okay, all right, let's go back to Rhonda. So now you can be the best. Okay, what does Rhonda need to know? I did this channel for myself, guys, because I'm getting rid of decks and I didn't want to think, oh no, you know, so I do little recordings. I don't know whether you've seen them. And I pop up and I talk about this one card and the next one. And I've got a bigger channel, but I'm just sick of reading the same people. All right, Rhonda. Yeah, you might have to rewind it back a little bit because maybe you weren't listening to, because it was Rhonda's reading. Okay, Rhonda, what have we got for you? That's why you see mediums when they go on stage. They don't really tune into somebody. They allow spirit to come, and then the person owns. It's a different style of reading. Maybe they want me to do that. I know, I love it too. I love reading. I just love it. It's my passion. I just love it. But I've really got to, I don't know. Okay. What does Rhonda need to know? Beautiful. 9 of Cups. Look at her. She's free. She's open. She's comfortable. She's not listening to the naysayers. She's living her dream. She's practicing gratitude. She's ready for her gifts. Oh, I thought that was stairs, but it's a big, I'm glad too, sweetie. It's a big chest. Does somebody snore around you, Rhonda? I feel like somebody's complaining about somebody waking them up. So it's a bit like, and I hopefully this is not Kelly again, it's a bit like, oh my God, you woke me up again, you're snoring, you know? Um, and I'm just going to do the oracle. You can find me, I mean, Intuitive Diane is, not that I know of. Be mindful about that. That might be somebody with sleep apnea, but let's just see. Okay, what have you got? Be positive. Your thoughts shape your experience. Be sure to focus on the positive. That's a bromeliad. I hate those plants. Shouldn't say that, but I do. I think they're bloody ugly. Okay, but people love them. All right, what have I got with the Nine of Cups? Comfort, satisfaction, wishes fulfilled. I feel like somebody's being greedy. Somebody's being greedy. Okay, I don't know whether somebody, it could be chores or something. They say they're going to do something, but they don't. Does that make sense? It's like you've moved on to better. This is about moving on to better things, a rite of passage, taking something to the next. It's about moving. Yeah, I don't know now. But if that comes up in a conversation with anybody about the snoring, make sure you tell them to get a sleep apnea test. It could be you or somebody around you. They're complaining about being woken up. So I've got this Nine of Cups, and then I've got this moving on. Don't know. What we get? Let me just redo it. Sometimes it takes a while to be grounded again. Okay, King of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be somebody who's very possessive over, you know, as I said to you, they're not doing the chores. They say they're doing it. It's like they're not putting in. Maybe they don't pay. I mean, this is about somebody who's willing to work and luxury and success. But for me, it's about somebody who's sitting there and a bit lazy. Because I just feel like, I don't know whether this excuse is like, just say you've got to mop the floor. Oh, I can't mop the floor. I've got to go and do this. You know, maybe they're putting that on you. I just, and I don't know whether they try and blame it on you, like things not being done because they're so busy. Does this make sense? I don't know whether I'm connecting here now. It's a bit like their time is more valuable than your time. They're making you feel like their time's so important. But, and I don't know, it's a bit like someone's got a Game Boy or whatever. I'm not sharing that with you. I just feel like they don't consider, somebody's not considering somebody an equal. I don't know whether the comments are working either. Are we still here? I think we've dropped out. No comments. And I don't know why, I just feel like somebody feels that they're not heard. Oh, thank you. Don't know whether Rhonda's still here.